Yeah, I'm doing this one, right? Because I saw some videos posted on Twitter with black folks that's like Trump supporters. And I understand people's being Trump supporter because he comes off as being genuine. And he comes off as being genuine more so than being disingenuous. Like he's telling the truth, he's shooting from the hip. But even with that, you don't know. And I think people be having that confused with being a racist or not. And there was some white lady who broke down racism to the simplest terms. It was on YouTube, and it was whose race is first. You know, you ask most nationalities what race they gonna put first, they gonna say their own. For some reason, black folks got this undying bipartisanship with everybody because they want to fit in or they want to be friends with everybody. And you know, hold up, buddy. Use myself as a classic example. They wouldn't let people get away with all types of atrocities and war crimes against people just so they could be bipartisan. You know, the people that committed these war crimes against me, because that's what they is, they need to be put in prison. And I don't joke around with that or play around with that at all. Y'all joke around, play around with each other. I don't fuck with none of y'all. Not even the police. Yeah, regardless of whatever anybody think, I don't fuck with the police. I don't. Yeah, but I do want them to do their motherfucking job. Just like if I go to McDonald's or somewhere and order a motherfucking burger, I want them to hook my shit up. Or if I go to the fucking funky ass hospital, I want them to do their job too. But you ask any other nationality whose race they gonna put first, they gonna say their own, except for black people. When I'm talking about black people, I'm talking about descendants or ancestors of the American slave. For some reason, you know, if made this shit is with this coronavirus shit going on, oh, you get a chance to see what fucking racism look like. Oh yeah, when they ain't got enough vaccine for everybody, see if they want to give it to your black ass. Yeah, you'll find out real fast. Because if you ask somebody, they gonna give it to their folks. And like I said, man, you know, it's not about not having empathy or compassion for other folks of other nationalities. That's not the question at hand. The question is whose race is first? And black people can't be racist because of the bipartisanship that black people got. And it's not enough people saying be one and black first. People saying it, but a lot of times that's just how can you say, that's in theory, that's theoretical. They ain't gonna put no action behind that. They not. They're not gonna see a brother trying to be positive. They're gonna come and tell me I gotta be a street guy or gangster. Street shit don't mean nothing to me no more. It don't hold no value to me. Street shit and the street legend shit, that shit is worthless to me as a bitch that don't suck dick, man. Yeah, or a hoe that don't suck dick, man. I don't give a fuck about the streets no more. I don't care about none of that lame shit. Yeah, and motherfuckers know why. So, you know, ain't no bipartisanship on that for me. Yeah. You know what I mean? I'm straight up on that. So, I support black people. I've been supporting black people. Did I support Obama? Obama was bipartisan. Obama did 8 years, and black folks was no better off than when he got in there. Maybe even worse because the racist white folks who probably was bipartisan at the time, they went straight up and down. They turned cracker. And they might be saying they liberal and all that shit. You know, people like Bernie Sanders. Bernie Sanders now, his middle name is, what do you mean? And if they ask him a straight up and down question, when it comes down to reparations, what do you mean? But you ask him something that he's passionate about. Bernie Sanders he gets hype and he's all, you know, he's all gun-ho for free college and you know, shit that because at the end of the day, a lot of people ain't into education or going to school. A lot of people was into getting a skill. You know, say you got to go to school to get a skill. You know how many peoples out here come from other country that's skilled laborers and they didn't go to school? Yeah, I'm talking about serious, man. People got not just theory, but they actually got physical skills. They got physical knowledge, you know. I guess it's called theory, or whatever, you know, theory, and then you have action, or you know, people understand where I'm coming from, and And not everything has to do with education. You got people that's book educated like a motherfucker, but they stupid as a motherfucker at the same time. You know? So, but like I said, black people can't be racist because of their bipartisanship. So when people be saying black people can't be racist, it's not enough black people playing the team sport of our race is first. You know, I see this black brother or this black sister trying to do their thing, and you know what? I'm riding with you. Look how many people went against Deontay Wilder because he lost a fight. Everybody loses a fight. Everybody loses a fight, man. But I'm gonna tell you, like, I'm gonna end it on this, man. With one of the great theologians that I listen to, one of the great theologians, spiritual pastors of this generation, always says a setback ain't nothing but a setup for a comeback. That brother ain't got nothing but time to get his stuff back together. He got nothing but time to come back with his legs 100 times stronger than it was. But when black people quick to jump on the brother and put a brother down because he took an L, so what? Yeah, you take an L and you keep on going, man. You pick yourself up, you dust yourself off, man. You know, people proclaim to be lovers of sports. You telling me your team ain't never lost? What you all of a sudden now you no longer support your team? You know, maybe your team lost because you wasn't supporting them. Who knows? You know, but you know, like I said, man. This is for the folks out there that got racism misconstrued. Racism don't got nothing to do with what you say. Racism got to do with what you believe and your actions. Yeah, and if you're not one of these people who think your people should be first, then you can't be a racist. Because your people would never be first. If it's always, it has to be us. So I was saying, I'm talking about the Democrats and the Democratic Party, and why a lot of the political leaders in the Democratic Party are so bipartisan, because they're afraid. Because so many black people is not black first. They ain't gotta be afraid. They don't know black people gonna flip the script and be wishy-washy or what's gonna happen the next day with black folks. But you ask any other nationality out here, whose race is first, they're gonna say theirs. They can run around and say they not racist and all that other bullshit. I don't want to hear it, man. Yeah, I don't, man. Yeah. Like I said, the war crimes that was committed against me from these people that got this war going against me, man, they need to be put in prison. But ain't nothing gonna happen because guess what? Black people ain't putting black people first. People gonna talk about it. People gonna talk about it. But the same lot of time the people that's talking about it, they hiding their identity. They scared. They afraid, man. Yeah. They're afraid because black people's bipartisanship is such a weakness. It's not even funny, man. So to the people who think that our current president is not a racist, you bugging. That's why I'm ending on this one. That's why Israel was getting so much stuff that they couldn't even get under Obama. They're getting so much leeway because their guy is president and they are first. It's not a game. Yeah, but when you got people saying it, but now when it comes out to their actions, yeah. That's when you look around, black people don't own no businesses here. The couple of black people that own businesses here or that's thriving and they black business owners, they don't identify themselves as being black. And they'll say it in a minute, you know? Or they'll tell you a story how they got out of slavery first and all this other bullshit, you know? So the bipartisanship shit is a weakness, and you know, it is what it is. I mean, I ain't changing nothing. I'm just stating how I feel. I'm stating based on what I saw today with these people that was like, oh, Trump ain't a racist. Like, listen, man, Trump couldn't be who he is if he wasn't a racist. Your people gotta start understanding that. He couldn't be who he is if he wasn't a racist. He couldn't. And then we're not talking about the president of the United States. We're talking about a billionaire in this country. You got to be a racist. Yeah, your people got to be first. You got to put your foot down. You got to stand for something. You think banks and all these people gonna give money to somebody who's like, oh, everybody has to come along, or especially somebody that's like, what do you mean? You think somebody want to go through 4 years of Bernie? What do you mean, Sanders? Right, man. Every time you ask him a question he don't want to answer, he gonna start saying, what do you mean? Right. Get out of here, man. So, I said, B, it's not about having hatred for the other nationality. It's not about putting the other nationality down. But there are groups and people that will go to that extremes to oppress you so they people could have. And if you're naive with bipartisanship, like, no, man. That's not how the world works, man. It's not, The world is what it is, But the only thing, a lot of stuff is changing. And I would say not for the better, man. It's getting real strange. It's getting real screwy now, But in my personal opinion, yeah, ain't no, you can't be bipartisan when it come down to your own. You can't. That's like being bipartisan when it come down to your house or some shit. I ain't bipartisan about none of that. Yeah, not. That's like being bipartisan with if you got an actual significant other, she could go fuck somebody else. You bipartisan about that. Right. Ain't no, that's your woman or not. You know what I mean? So, certain things in this world, you gotta put your foot down. Whether it be education, whether it be hospitals, whether it be clean water. Like certain shit ain't up for maybe or maybe not. But like I said, I'm ending it on that, man. A setback ain't nothing but a setup for a comeback. Especially if you're a man or you serious about whatever it is you say you serious about. So but black folks need to stop looking at racism based on skin color, because it ain't got nothing to do with skin color. It got to do with, is your nationality first, and is you willing to put action behind that? Is you willing to say, hey man, my people was first and I'm going to support my people and that's it? Yeah, or is you going to always be standing with somebody else with your bipartisan shit, ready to throw a rock at another black person? And if you don't know what a black person is, then you probably got a lot of bipartisan shit in you, man. And you the reason why the black leaders are so in fear. The black leaders and the so-called black this and black that got to run around with more security than the president. Y'all the reason why Michael Jackson had to rent out 2 floors of every hotel he stayed in. He had to rent out 2 floors. Yeah. Y'all the reason why. The bipartisan shit got to stop, man. So it ain't saying motherfuckers gonna listen to me, man, but it is what it is, man. I ain't saying, you got to start a race war. That race war been going on. The only ones that ain't playing it is black people. It's been going on. You ask any other nationality right now, who's first? They gonna say them. Shit, that's like if you ask a fucking dog, who's first? Them or the cats? What you think the dog's gonna say? Think the dog gonna start saying meow? Niggas is doing that. All right, man. Peace.